Hello everyone. So a lot of you must have heard about a magical ingredient called retinol. But there are a lot of misconceptions around it and even a lot of people don't know what it is. So today we are going to talk all about retinol, how to use it correctly and what are the benefits. Hi, I'm Dr Jaspreet Kour, a dermatologist with wide experience in treating skin and hair disorders. And today's topic is retinol. So what is retinol? Retinol is a vitamin A derivative. We all know what vitamin A is. It's just a precursor of it. So it not only is the gold standard treatment for aging skin, but at the same time it's something which is used for acne prone skin, congested, oily skin and even textured and open pores. How it helps with that is because it really helps in improving the cellular turnover of the skin, which impacts all these kind of skin related issues. So retinol does not work on its own. As I said, it's a precursor. So when you apply on the face, it converts into retinoic acid. So retinoic acid is the active form which helps in all these skin related issues. So retinol esters convert into retinol, then into retinaldehyde, and there's an entire chain of reactions, and the final product is retinoic acid, which helps in treating all these skin related issues. Skin conditions in which retinol is used. First and the most popular one is wrinkles and aging. So retinol is not only the gold standard treatment for aging skin, but at the same time it helps with acne and congested skin. If you have a lot of comedons on the face and even inflammatory acne, retinol can be used, but it has to be used correctly. Third very good use of retinol is for open pores, textured skin and even dark spots. So it's like an all-round ingredient which helps with a variety of ailments, but provided it's used correctly. How to use retinol correctly? So first of all, make sure that it's used only at night. Do not ever use it in the daytime, as it can cause severe sun sensitivity, tanning and even burning of the skin. Second very important thing to be careful is that to use a very teeny tiny amount, not to go overboard with it, as it's a very strong ingredient and a very active one. So it can cause a lot of redness and purging in the initial stages especially. Apply a pea-size amount on the entire face. You can apply it under the eyes as well, but make sure it does not go into the eyes. Make sure that you washed your face properly, and after washing, wait for 10 to 15 minutes so that there's natural oil present in the skin. Because if your skin is already wet and even there's a lot of moisture in it, then retinol can cause severe redness and flakiness. Though it's nothing to bother, but some people don't like the effect if it's applied on the wet skin. So once the skin has dried completely, you can apply a pea-size amount on the entire face, followed by your rest of the skincare products. So what is the right age to start using retinol? So it's again very subjective. If you are somebody who's using it for acne and congested skin, so even teenagers can use it. But if you want to wrinkle-free skin and make sure that your collagen is up to the mark, the collagen production is up to the mark, then you can start it from early 30s or late 20s as well. So it depends completely on what skin issues you're battling with, but it's a all-round treatment. It can be used for a variety of ailments. Like I said, retinol is a very active ingredient. So the only problem with it is when you initially start using it, there's a lot of purging and sensitivity of skin can be present in most of the individuals. So there's nothing to worry about. It's just only an indication that retinol is working for your skin type. You can use it, start using it every alternate nights or maybe twice a week, and then gradually build up the threshold. Usually a lot of people start using retinol and just get scared with the redness and sensitivity that follows. But once you have passed that stage, retinol is indeed a wonderful ingredient. One thing to be careful with retinol is to try to avoid it in pregnancy. Oral retinoic acid forms are absolutely contraindicated in pregnancy, but the topical forms are sometimes used, but it's always better to be on the safer side and to avoid it during the pregnancy period. I hope you liked this video and found it informative. Do like and subscribe us and share it with your friends and family.